It's time for JD Knows NIL.
Hosted by JD Descartes.
With Coach KJ.
And Solo.
Woo.
Hey kids, how's it going? We will get into our show shortly, but before that, we know that the biggest part of our audience is the part that's watching right now, and we have an important topic to talk about. And we knew that if we ever had an opportunity to make an impact, that it would be right now. So if everyone will bear with me, we will get to the actual show in probably maybe 5 minutes, maybe a little bit less. Recently, JD Knows NIL was devastated with the news that contributor Steve English, who you just heard in the intro, lost his 12-year-old son, Eli. Steve, his wife, Debbie, Eli's 4 brothers, and extended family are greatly suffering. His friends involved with this podcast and many more are hurting as well. The sad truth about Eli's passing is it was preventable. Eli was bullied at school and succumbed to the anxiety and depression created by the horrible actions of his so-called peers. Though this beautiful young man had many great friends, there were a few individuals around him that took advantage of this fragile state of mind. Personally, Steve and I became friends, much closer friends, since the idea of making this podcast about 4 months ago. He gladly volunteered to make fun of me, which I should have found hurtful because, boy, he jumped on it quick, but that's fine. I accept him and Scottish Bill. And we actually became more than just acquaintances. We talked on a regular basis. The more I got to know him, the more we would chat almost daily. He even got me this kit, Bradford City, which, by the way, I would have thought were the pears, but they're not. They're the bantams, which is a chicken like party fowl. Anywho's, thanks for the kit, mate. Love it. So we went through that. And then the more I got to know about Steve, the more one thing truly stood out. It was abundantly clear his family and children were his top priority. I watched from a distance with envy at how he treated Debbie and the boys. I could never be the father he is. I owe it to Steve to push his message forward. Although our platform is small, it takes many bricks to build a home. That's why the timing felt right to discuss my childhood and long-term impact. This tragedy gave me the confidence to share how an abused and bullied kid made it through. I remember my mother crying and fighting to protect her 3 sons from a father with a short fuse. I couldn't escape to school because of the bullying there. Being picked on for being small, poor, or any flaw that seemed applicable was a constant. Fighting was an occasional part as well. It was no better at home. My mom believed what you, Steve, and Debbie believe now. She didn't do enough to help. I'm telling all parents fighting for your children from that situation, you did do everything you could. The abused know and often ask for help only to show that someone loves them in a world that seems to hate them. It is a battle we must fight internally. I am no parent of a child in this scenario or a psychiatrist with true knowledge. However, I am someone who made it through to the other side. It's hard to believe, but I'm still introverted. I still have trouble looking at people in the eyes. I push loved ones and friends away as a coping mechanism. The scars never truly heal. The long-term effects remain, yet I push forward. But it gets better. Now, my mom is happy and healthy. My daughter gets occasionally mad at me, mostly deserved. She still loves me. My fiance puts up with the majority of my bullshit. Show hasn't started yet. Don't have to throw a poker chip in. But she refuses to leave. She's a trooper. My friends handle my OCD tendencies with class. There's a couple of them you'll see in a moment. I have a podcast by professionals. Yeah, spread the positive. I am the president of an official Liverpool supporter club at a hot chicken restaurant in the middle of Tennessee. Never say anything's impossible because we pulled that shit off. So here's my part to help our friend, Steve, in this battle to stop another child from preventable suicide. That was needed. Okay, so to anyone watching, listening, or that wants to talk to someone who has been in your shoes, find me. Find me on all the JD Knows NIL socials. Find me through Spread the Positive. Find me directly at email, jd@jdknowsnil.com. That's a real thing. If you know me personally, you already know how to find me. I'll lend an ear. We can have a beer. I'll do whatever. You're not alone in this fight. I'm by no means qualified to give the soundest advice. Some would say I know Neil. That's the title of our show there. I am willing to be a sounding board or friend in a time of need or weakness. One more thing before we get to the show and I step off my podium. Please visit GoFundMe, Justice for Eli. We must stop the bullying. They have a goal of 10,000. They're already at 9,300. They're going to smash this shit out of the park. Steve has made it his life mission now to make that no other kid goes through what his child endured. The links will be shared by JD Knows NIL. They will be shared by Spread the Positive. Last thing, Steve, I'm talking directly to you. I'll never understand the pain that you're going through. I kept asking myself, what would I want in a time of immense pain as this? And I can only come up with one word over and over and over. I would want to be distracted. And so I think that a moment of laughter, making fun of how terrible I am at this show, making fun of Solo arguing with Drew, making fun of Scottish Bill, not knowing the English language. We have plenty of options tonight. But I wanted to make sure that we did at least one thing and at least attempted to distract you. We're going to do that. I will give Trent a signal momentarily. We're going to fade to black and we will come back and we will start the actual episode 7. And last thing, Eli, tonight's show is dedicated to you. We love you. You'll never walk alone. Trent. We good? There you go, boys. I told you. Wait. What?
Oh my God, he's
Fucking Scottish bitch.
Mics are still hot.
Stephen Gerrard's ex-wife, go to
Hey,
hell.
can you get a picture of the... Oh, it's too late.
It's cropped.
Crop top, tank top.
Just medium.
I'll crop your top.
Promises.
All right, we're back.
Hey, kids, what's going on? Welcome to episode 7. Spread the positive. JD knows. Spread the positive. That's what you're doing. All right. JD Knows NIL. We're calling this one JD is Limitless. Don't worry, the joke will make sense in about 30 minutes.
Limitless.
Yes, what?
Yeah.
No, not Limitless.
Limitless.
All right, so
there's an L in there. Sorry, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
Listen.
he probably didn't print it big enough for you.
for me or him, either way. Mine needs to be in Braille. That's terrible. Let's do that. All right. So the voice you just heard making fun of me, that would be Scottish Bill. He is sitting in for KJ tonight.
Couldn't find anyone else.
KJ is on assignment, like they say in the radio biz. Scottish Bill, how's it feel? Episode 2. You're no longer a virgin at this.
Oh,
It's been a long time.
Hey, count to 6 right quick.
It's been a long time.
a virgin.
Yeah.
What would that be? Can you actually tell me what?
I have about 3
virgin
jokes
is?
in line, but no one wants to get sniped right now, so I'm actually not going to say it. It involved nobody in this room, though.
Wait, can I just ask a
Sure,
question?
you can ask anything you like, my friend.
This is episode 7.
It is, shockingly.
Is this a series?
Oh, it's
Is it like the Game of Thrones where you have
Oh,
X amount of episodes and then
Don't
you
bring
move
up
on?
a TV show that he has
I've seen most of it.
Oh,
Game
So-
of Thrones?
I'm just
People
curious.
like Sleep with Dragons and stuff. I know. I saw that one.
There we go.
Mm.
And then somebody
Try
like
shape.
they get shot or something, right? And
Yeah, they have guns.
there's a
back in there.
midget.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
remember that part.
That would be me.
Without a doubt.
Hey, Tyrion.
Speaking of coming up short, you know who else did? Everton. Did you watch the match the other day? Was it yesterday?
Wow.
What do you think about that mess?
Magic in motion, except for a few little hiccups in defence, but we'll take that,
Yeah.
you know?
So
When you push forward all the time like that, you're going to leave yourself vulnerable at the back. But awesome game.
It was.
Gave it to the Toffees.
Yeah, they did. So I thought when I saw Pickford's hair all brushed back because of his
Yeah.
tiny arms, he can't reach his head. And I was like, this is what happens when your father brushes your hair for you before the big game. It's all slicked back. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, poor guy.
My poor friend who lives in Liverpool, Everton supporter, texting me. He was not happy.
They can piss off.
Very nice.
Yeah, that is terrible for that poor guy. So yeah, it sucks to be him. But all right, so then we'll get to Solo. Solo is back after a little vacation.
I was here last week. What are you talking about?
No, we're talking about how you're back. We were complaining. That's what it was. You hadn't seen Bill yet, so this is your.
Oh yeah, this is
Your
I
Bill
get to have
experience.
an episode with Bill, my mate.
You may regret this.
Nah, never.
Nah.
I mean, I regret the person next to me, but that's,
What the
yeah.
hell?
No,
Oh, never
he's
mind.
He's not next to you. It's
I was
just two people
I was
over.
talking about
No, I
you.
think he was talking about you.
Oh, that is rude.
The
So
boy in the middle.
I
Fitz,
thought,
you're
I,
gonna
thought I thought the Liverpool game was great.
no one cares. So if you're going to take a shot at me, let's ask you about the guy that's going to save your season in Seattle. All
There's no
day,
saving.
Adrian
There's
Peterson.
no saving.
You think? Yeah.
No, Seahawks are done.
No, I think that's
Russell Wilson, it was great having you. I remember the memories. Good luck on your next endeavor.
You're going to take the long shot bet now. Where is he next season?
Some big market. I'm thinking New York
It's the
Giants.
NFL. Aren't they all big markets?
Carolina.
You want to go there or that early?
Wait, you don't think
You wanna-
Cam has a chance?
You want to go there that early? I wouldn't even take
Sorry.
Christian McCaffrey. Is he still playing?
No,
Oh, what happened?
we've been over that.
No.
He's hurt
Something
again,
happened.
man.
Something happened.
Hey, he's getting healthy.
What happened? Is it season ending or is he coming back?
He's gonna come back
Oh, for what?
next season probably.
Like in football?
Oh my gosh!
No way. I like how Kerry commented the mics are still on as if we're professionals. By the way, we don't know what we're doing. We just yell.
We're working on this.
Yeah.
So,
AP to Seattle. There's
can I ask a question?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I know I don't know a lot about this stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
Adrian Peterson, was he playing for a professional or a college?
He's
Depends on who you ask right now.
I mean, age wise, he's up there with JD. So he,
Without bad.
yeah.
Yeah, money wise, way above. Well,
Way
maybe
above,
not.
Yeah. Well,
That's why
he's
he keeps
younger. He's
playing.
younger than JD. Probably way more mobile. Like he,
I have a bad knee.
yeah.
So go with. I may actually have more
But
money. That's the only reason why he's still playing.
I
He's
really don't. I
broke.
really don't care about Adrian Peterson to Seattle. Really don't care about the Seahawks at this point. I've already given up.
I'm not a fan of AP anyway. He's something. Yeah, I heard earlier that he should be they should put him in the coach and like running backs coach. I was like, yeah, he'll whip them into shape. And I was like, that's right. Suck it, AP. That's what you get.
Man, coming in
Yo,
hot.
yo.
I told you I was shooting
hot.
fireballs today. I am not
Shooting. You don't even like fireball.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I throw it. It's gross. Get it out.
Where is all the hatred coming from?
Oh, it's from the fact that I got like 8 hours sleep last night. It was very weird and confusing.
Oh, you haven't been here when I've been here, and
Yeah.
he directs all this hate my direction.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
That's why he allows me to be a part of the
I
show.
thought the guy Adrian Peterson was the guy that was getting the hate.
Oh yeah,
It
that,
was.
him too. But anything solo related.
Yeah, it makes me laugh. Except for us, Liverpool stuff. All right. So also,
Yeah, I
We
thought the
do
Liverpool game
have-
was great.
Awesome.
Yeah,
you're
fabulous.
really going to try that? One.
Mo
I'm
Salah
just saying.
is God.
Greatest player in the world.
Muhammad. I mean, you're
And
right.
you know he's
Greatest.
only 7th in the Ballon d'Or.
Shite.
You know what is that about?
Yeah. Did you see
Yeah.
this? The first goal that he scored, the Hendo goal was great, but the first goal, the positioning. Of it,
Bye. Right into
I know
that
this is
left.
not. I know this is not a soccer podcast, but
Oh, sorry.
It is in the intro. We make it what we
It's
want.
the only thing I know.
Yeah.
Got to talk about something.
yeah,
That's true.
true.
It's
Yeah.
about that. And behind the camera, still trying to figure out how they work is Hot Take Trent.
That's me, man.
So you said in a conversation earlier this week that you're finished with NFL.
Yeah,
And
up
I
the Reds,
asked,
baby, up the Reds. I think we can all agree on that, right?
Well, I mean, we already did way
I know.
before that.
I know.
Actually, you might have been first, technically.
Yeah, first,
Yeah,
second,
way
third,
first.
fourth.
That's
Yeah.
not incorrect. But I did come up with Losers for Cam LFC. So I had actually, I
It hurts,
enjoyed
but
that.
it's accurate.
That's not at all inaccurate. So yeah,
5 for
enjoyed it.
21, 92 yards, 2 interceptions.
Ouch.
but a nice hat on the
What
way
did he say?
out.
What does he say? I'm back. Yep.
Yeah, he's back.
Yep.
And Christian McCaffrey, 10 carries for 35 yards before the injury. That's not bad. I mean, he was looking good.
Hey,
You always have next year.
I know. We gonna come.
Or
back.
you can trade him.
So our
Christian.
favorite guy is Muhammad, and yours is Christian. That's neat. Worked out. Hey, you know what?
Spreading the positive everywhere. Anyway,
Before we get into this mess, let's talk about our good friend Richard Pearl at Keller Williams. Trent, what do you say we listen to Richard right quick? Yeah, that's fine. Before you get to
you're
that.
on luck there, pal. Look at you.
Boom! Slowly getting better at this mess.
Hello, I'm Richard Pearl with Keller Williams.
Hello.
First, I want to thank JD for this opportunity to be on his show. And for those that don't know JD, he is clearly smarter than me, but I am
Inside joke.
clearly a better poker player.
God, shut up.
And Coach KJ said on one of the previous podcasts that I was the best ref. I am not the best volleyball ref, but I do have a good time. I would like the opportunity to serve all you in your real estate needs, whether you are buying or selling, or if you want to start your investment portfolio, give me a call at 615-268-7996. If you mention JD or his show to me, I will donate $250 at closing to any of the nonprofits that they support.
You like that?
Thank you.
Thanks, Richard. Every time you lean into the camera, I'm waiting on you to say something, and then I back away.
Thank you, Richard.
Yeah, way to go, Richard Pearl.
Yeah, way to go, Richard. Too bad your Seminoles lost.
Whoa!
To
Hey,
who?
do not insult the sponsors.
Yeah.
Oh no, I wasn't.
Keep
No,
your
I
trash
said
Florida football team.
I said
between.
I think we just
said
figured out
thank
why
you.
he hasn't mentioned you in a
I
commercial
said
yet.
thank you. I just know based off what I've heard, he's a passionate sports fan. So I mean,
Yeah, he's a big
What we
Knowles
do.
guy. I actually asked him about that earlier. I said, "What did you think about the season?" He said last year's teams were getting blown out. This year they lost 5 games by 3 points. They're low on talent, but our coaches utilized what they had, and now they must keep recruiting. He says in 2 years they'll be battling for the ACC, and in 3 to 4 years, national championship. I asked him about basketball. He said next topic. So that's how that went.
we agree there.
Well, you're not even a Knowles basketball fan.
I'm
You
just
agree they
the
suck.
basketball part.
I'm a basket case. Doing about my basketball.
Basket
I
case.
agree.
Hey.
Yeah.
But like
Doing about
Richard
basket
said,
case,
615-268-7996. Go with a gym. Go with Richard Pearl. Boom. That was good. I'm telling you, someday we're going to get this commercial thing down pat.
Is it you or the beer?
It's both.
Okay.
It gives me the
Keep
confidence
drinking.
to say bam over and over.
Keep drinking.
Bam!
Bam.
Bam.
Especially in this region.
I was waiting for
Another
that.
throwback for you.
Well,
Trent, you like my shirt, by the way? Did you see
I
what I got?
love that shirt.
what is that shirt?
Hey, let's go with the red. That
It's-
looks
it's
good.
red.
man.
What does it say?
It says, let's go. That's his little catchphrase.
Oh,
It's Spread the Positive. You can find it at spreadthepositive.net. And you can support a guy who supports so many local charities and for some reason gives us live microphones.
yeah.
All
Shout,
at
shout,
the same time.
shout out to Hot Take, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
That's a
Excellent.
mistake.
I accidentally, I will admit on the internet that I accidentally purchased a hoodie.
Well, we know you have a hard time on the internet.
Yeah, big words. I didn't know that crop meant cut off. And
This is
so,
so funny, man.
so
what,
here's
what did you think of that?
because the sleeves look like they're folded, and so I thought it was
Oh
just like
my
a folded
God.
version of it.
Stop.
So
And,
you ordered a crop top?
a
Yeah.
crop hoodie, not a
Crop
crop
hoodie.
top,
Is that like a tank?
Why aren't you wearing
Is
it?
that like a tank?
kind of.
Yeah.
JD,
Why aren't you wearing it?
hat?
JD, the ratings will be through the roof if you rock the crop.
Hey fans, if you guys are listening, put a thumbs up if you want to see JD on our next episode wearing a crop hoodie.
This is some BS right here. You can find it on our OnlyFans.
Yeah,
You get this piece
link coming soon.
Why does Trent have 2 thumbs up? This is stupid. I don't like this. show
Link
is
coming
weird.
soon to the OnlyFans where JD wears a crop.
But yeah,
Okay.
spreadthepositive.net. And then my favorite hashtag I came up with because I'm a child, rep the spread. I don't know why. I mean, it's positivity, right?
Who let
It's
this
the-
man have a mic?
that guy behind the camera. You know what? That's enough of that B crap. Let's go to the news. What do you say, Trent?
Yes, on it.
Thanks, buddy.
Scottish Bill, you ready?
So now it's time for JD Does the News. This is going to be the biggest load of blocks ever.
Ow.
3 thumbs up.
Listen, Steve English, I do not appreciate your insult. That seems the same every week, but
Yeah.
whatever. That's fine. Let's get into it. So the big news of the week, at least here locally, would be the college coaches that are jumping around like they're on bungee cords, reaching for bags of cash. It is insane, the money that some of these guys are getting. And some of them may or may not be a surprise, but let's start with the big one that at least I thought would be Brian Kelly going from Notre Dame to LSU.
You thought that was a big one?
I mean, Well, not real.
I think
to me,
I think the Lincoln Riley one is a big one.
he'd been there a good while though, right?
Yeah, but Lincoln Riley sat there Saturday night and said, "I'm not going to be the next head coach of LSU," which is true.
He didn't lie.
But he also, that came out of nowhere. Like, they said that deal was done in a matter of hours. I think the Lincoln Riley, because Lincoln Riley's still young. I mean, he's only like 39.
He is.
I mean, Oklahoma, is he scared of the SEC?
Of course he is, right?
Probably,
He's thinking went to USC. Well, he has a couple. We'll get to that.
I really think that's a big one, but yeah, we can start with
Let's
Brian
start
Kelly.
Brian Kelly because it's the only way I can read this crap. So 10 years, 95 million plus incentives.
Is that 9.5 a year?
Yeah, I guess it would be.
Yeah, look at you good at
That's some
math.
quick math. Yeah.
No, I'm just curious.
Are the tax brackets better in Louisiana?
Because you
than-
got your glasses
what
on.
was it?
I've heard they hooked him up with
Indiana?
a whole bunch of stuff like
Private jets.
a house.
Oh, that was Riley, where they bought both of his houses. USC.
500K over asking.
Oh, it's like the market over here. for
Yeah, I was about to
homes.
say, that sounds like Murfreesboro.
I think there must be some money in this game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a wee bit.
I didn't translate it to pounds, by
little
the way.
bit.
I'm sorry. I forgot that part. So he's the first head coach to leave for another head coaching job ever at Notre Dame. And the last coach that left on his own was in 1917, Jesse Harper, to return to farming in Kansas. Good Lord, that's a lot. You get fired or you die there.
Where do you find these stats
Yeah.
from?
I am
Like, what do you Google to find out that Jesse Harper left Notre Dame in 1917?
because I had a guy once that kept fact checking me, and it made me work a little bit harder on my talents.
It's not so much news; it's a history lesson.
Oh,
Yes, it
I didn't know
is.
we were going to school.
It's a history lesson.
History.
Yeah,
All right, JD.
yeah, exactly. You know what? Screw y'all. So, yeah. So I was thinking to myself, I know you have been, I have been, we have been to South Bend, Indiana. There is nothing in that town.
Mm-mm.
At least Baton Rouge is like fun. So maybe he just went for the
We almost got shot.
almost like within minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah, we literally left an establishment.
It wasn't even a dive bar. It was like the Chili's or Applebee's of bars, and we still almost got shot.
We had a weird tour guide. Story for another time.
Oh man, yeah, that's a late night version of Spread the Positive.
Yeah.
Would not be good.
Coming soon.
And
No.
I'm sure it was nothing to do with what you did. It was
No,
Actually,
no,
it really
no,
wasn't.
It
This,
wasn't.
this time we were.
we went to go
innocent.
see Liverpool,
Mhm.
and then we went out, and it was just chaos.
It was.
But there's nothing there. It was middle of July.
all of the money is in that stadium. The rest of that town is a total dump. And so yeah, it's awful. The city itself is.
they
So-
must have lots of money though.
So I'm
No,
just-
no, he left there to go.
Oh, sorry, I apologize.
Yeah. He
Can't-
went, he
can't
went
keep
for the
up.
money and working electricity and running water. So that's why he took off.
Okay.
He didn't have to wait for the Catholics to turn it on.
So is he going to be successful?
The term, what would you consider successful for him?
National championship.
Brian Kelly?
Yeah.
I think he gets one.
I mean, and does he stay 10 years? 10 years is
No,
crazy.
No one stays anywhere 10
But
years
Penn
anymore.
State just gave James Franklin 10 years too.
That's
That's dumb.
Isn't there some crazy stat that the LSU, like the last 5 LSU coaches have gotten a national championship?
Yeah, it's
3 or 4.
3.
maybe?
Saban, Les Miles, and then
I
Orgeron.
think it was one right before that too. Get your fact check.
Oh, you're
on.
about to get fact checked.
fact
son.
check solo. Let's go.
We
So,
need that.
so he's leaving for the
Boom.
championship, right? Not the money.
Yeah,
Yes,
he feels like
100%.
he's topped out over
a
it.
better recruiting
Dame.
class.
Yeah.
I mean, they make the playoffs every year, and then they get beaten like Everton.
This
playing
is Notre
Liverpool.
Dame you're talking about.
Yeah.
He left Notre Dame for Louisiana State University, LSU.
He's got a better chance of getting something in his trophy room.
or at
right?
least a nice checking account.
No,
for a
LSU
while.
only has 4 natties, 1958, which
So the last 3,
so the last 3, which
like you said. Okay.
Yeah.
Good job, solo.
But he is the total opposite of Ed
Thanks.
Orgeron, right? Like he's all everybody. From,
Just go Tigers.
oh, he was here. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
He'll be our
wow.
guest here in a moment. He's calling in. We'll talk to him.
I got a pretty good impression of him when I
Yeah.
really get going.
Let's go ahead and
Impressive.
try it now. So, what do you think, Ed, about your replacement? Let's see what's
I mean, I don't know. You know, I just go Tigers.
that is awesome.
it's really the last 3 consecutively have won a national championship.
Okay.
So Saban, and then
Where do you get all your facts?
the internet.
Me too.
Saban was 2000 2004. Then Miles was 2005 to 2016, and then Orgeron was 2016 to 2021.
Memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Memory. Is that what you're calling that?
Oh,
Well, no, I mean he said 4 and I said 3, and I did what I do.
I mean, I thought,
I
yeah.
did, you know what I'm saying?
So you think that?
The fans love it when I fact check. What they
Keep
tell
telling yourself
me.
that.
So you think that the coaches, you know, when somebody gets fired and somebody else gets hired, they always go opposite? Do you think that's like the formula that should work, or is it? Do you think that they're reaching with Mr. Kelly?
I think they're reaching. I
So
mean,
you say he does. Trent said he wins the national title. You said,
I didn't say if he wasn't going to win one or not, but what's Brian Kelly done?
lost a
One.
lot. In the big
He
games.
hasn't won a natty.
No, but everywhere he goes, they win a lot.
LSU was already winning a lot. And it was what,
Not
2 years
this year.
ago? Wasn't that long
That was
ago.
Joe Burrow, though.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow's something else.
Yeah.
So he's coached Central Michigan, Cincinnati, Notre Dame, and LSU.
there's less movement of coaches though than the Premier League.
No, not. Well, they've already got 14 new NCAA football.
No, first of all,
coaches
there's too
already.
many schools compared to Premier League teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Per capita. I bet it'll be close. Not if you broke it down. All right,
So
let's
in
get
10 years, I say he gets one natty just because,
LSU
That-
does that every 10 years.
and the talent that's down
Yeah.
there. I mean, they pull from Louisiana, Texas, Florida.
Yeah.
If he gets the players, he'll win one.
And he's so charismatic that there's no way he won't. I almost said that without laughing. That was terrible.
But you did.
I heard he's a jackass.
Whoa.
Damn.
Hey,
That's one. No,
that is
that's not
definitely one.
That's not
Another
First
one
of all,
bites the
that's
dust.
a donkey. Second of all, he's the yin to Ed's yang, but Ed doesn't care because his yang is in Bailey Lauderdale. Boom. Wrote that one down. And now I say boom after all my jokes, which is a new thing I just
Oh,
discovered
boy.
tonight.
boy.
Boom.
I do not.
All right, let's get back to the best friend of Solo that he wanted to talk about immediately.
Not my
Lincoln
best friend.
Riley.
I just think I
The-
thought that was the bigger of the two.
He,
In my
yeah.
opinion, I thought that was the bigger of the two because 39, you have. I mean, he could have been at
You're in
Oklahoma. for-
LA, bro.
True,
yeah.
but
and his wife looks like a Karen. He's probably trying to upgrade.
Wow.
apparently,
Wow.
so during his press conference, he said USC is going to be the college football mecca,
Yeah.
and then he said that to the Oklahoma players a week ago.
Wow. Consistent.
Yeah.
Or not.
And he was the coach
I
that
listen-
USC bought 2 houses. They bought both of his houses.
Both of his houses, 500 over asking. Both of them.
What-
That's so stupid.
You mean both of his houses in Norman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was part of his
Like
contract.
another million just from his houses.
Mhm.
But I listened to this podcast from 3 guys out in LA, and
Sellers.
they went to USC, and they are so fired up. They're like, "Oh my gosh, we're back!"
I
we're
mean,
back, we're
he
back."
is a good coach.
He's only
Yeah.
lost 2 games, twice all
And
in his entire
if
time.
you think
at
about
Oklahoma?
it, in that on the West Coast, USC, I mean, if they're back,
They're back,
they're gonna
and they're gonna dominate.
take every available player. Like, who's not gonna want to go to USC?
That's what they were saying. They were saying how Bryce Johnson like grew up in Pasadena and went to Alabama. Now those people will be going back to.
I think
USC.
I saw something that said a top running back's already decommitted from Oklahoma to go to USC.
Wow.
So who
And that's the thing about college football coaches. Like, you
yeah,
go
they
into
go with
somebody,
the
you
coaches,
go to
yeah.
somebody's house and say, "Hey, come play for me at Oklahoma. I'm going to be the coach for the next year or years." And then, oh, guess what? I'm going to USC.
All right, I'm going
Piss
to go
off.
to you.
So what's in it for the players to move to another college? I mean, they don't get paid, do they?
they can
Mm.
get
They can,
name, image, likeness. Neil, they call it.
Yeah.
I think we were on that first. They can get like the local car dealership can sponsor them. They just passed this last year where they can like make money off of their likeness, but you can't use the actual school colors or something in photos and this kind of thing. But at least they're finally admitting they're paying them in some way or another.
Yeah,
so-
that's way overdue.
Yeah, it is. They said it's gonna just split up football even worse. I don't really think so. Because I mean, if you're going to some small town, say Murfreesboro, and you have 8 different places that want to sponsor you, even if it's 10,000 each versus a guy who gets one big sponsorship, go to the
What is
small
Lincoln's
pond.
contract?
I do not know. I didn't even look that one up. While you're looking that one up, though, so Brian Kelly was replaced by Marcus Freeman, their defensive coordinator at Notre Dame. Is this a safe hire or is this the best they could do. What do you think, Solo?
Safe hire.
Hot take.
Safe hire. We got production.
So,
assistant
A handball team, they hired another coach, but they just kept it in-house. They promoted him.
Oh, promotion.
Yeah,
Like,
he got promoted.
so that'd be cheaper.
Yes, I bet it
And
was
paying
cheaper.
95 million, whatever.
Lincoln's contract is rumored to be 110 million.
Over how
with
many?
access to a private jet.
Yeah, access to a private jet, and they bought him a $6 million mansion in LA.
Yeah,
So
and-
this all sounds very corrupt to me.
Well, college,
Thank you,
It's
Scottish
like-
Bill.
I
It
mean, it's
definitely
like-
is.
It's supposed to be a sport, but really it's
somebody's triggered.
It's
it's a
FIFA.
money game, right?
Oh God,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
it is.
It's
That's
Yeah. It's
Well, I mean, college football boosters, right? You have all these alumni that pay a ridiculous amount of money.
there's
They dictate how much a coach gets paid, where a coach goes, what recruits come. I mean, it is politics.
yeah, extremely. But there's money to be made, and
I mean,
that's
Yeah.
why. They
let's
did
not
it.
get too ahead of ourselves. There's another coaching hire that I'm pretty excited about.
Oh, I heard of this guy, Billy Napier, not Madison. Billy Napier.
Yeah,
You went after a big gun here, the Raging Cajun. How you feel about this one?
I'm excited. I'm really excited.
His pedigree is not bad as an assistant. What,
Yeah,
Dabo Sweeney,
I mean-
Nick Saban, Fisher.
Yeah, and he really wanted the Florida job. So you know what?
Why did he want? Is he from Florida?
No,
Oh.
it's just a big time job.
So who do you think, Brian Kelly or Billy Napier gets a national championship first?
Ooh. Yo, I'm gonna go Brian for sure.
Oh, are you? Are you
Yeah.
really? Yeah.
I'm feeling my
once-
mute button skills.
Oh yeah.
coming in
Oh
hot,
yeah.
too.
Do it. I dare you. I dare you. Right now, do it.
I'll do it.
Don't do it. Wait, let me tell my prediction.
Okay.
Could someone explain all
Um,
these figures to me? There's all these figures here.
Oh, the
There's
stats.
like-
I like how he didn't put stats on anybody else but the
He
Florida
says-
guy.
Led Lou laugh.
First
Led
of all,
Lou
I did
laugh.
that for you.
Well, okay.
I'm happy. I think I would have to. I'd have to agree.
No, I'm going Napier.
Hey.
I was actually going to go with you on this one.
I have to agree.
Oh, he's on the East, and so
Oh,
Brian's got to go through Bama and Auburn and all that mess. The East is the much easier path to make it into the Final
You got
Four.
Georgia.
Yeah, they'll have this year, unless they choke again like they did in the 80s.
Georgia's not going anywhere.
We'll get to that in a minute. That'll come up later. All right, so yeah, so he, but you know the good thing about him though, he said he's staying with his team for the Sun Belt Championship against App State. So at least
Yeah,
it shows
his-
character.
His introduction is going to be Sunday.
What will he be introduced as? Say
The
that.
Florida head coach.
Oh, you said introduction. I thought it was like, all right. I don't know what it was. But I was like, introduction. Congrats. This is a
Yeah,
guy.
I mean they have to introduce coaches.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Brian Kelly told his team, "Piss off, I'm leaving," and then went and got introduced as the LSU coach. But we'll get into that later.
You're lucky you're in the States. If we were filming in Scotland, that would have to be a poker chip.
Will it piss off?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
Yeah, so-
Or
You're,
get
you're awfully
or get pissed. One of the two.
you're
you know?
awfully quiet this episode.
Well,
it's-
unfortunately, it's.
I mean,
I
la-
have no idea what you're talking about.
yeah,
I think
just,
I said that before.
I mean, last time
I
you
mean-
did it, and you just did a whole bunch of gibberish.
Yeah, well, I'm good at that.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I still want to know what led Loof laugh from 7-7 to 18 is 11 to 3 is 19 to 10 to 1 to 20 to 11 to 1 so far. 21 staying at laugh for Sunday. Oh, God. How is anybody supposed to understand that?
I know. I mean, at least this time he put it in boxes for us.
The boxes are a nice touch.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting better at this, and we got production notes beforehand.
Yeah, but boxes, you need an explanation under each.
I agree with you.
box.
Read that to me one more time. Maybe I can decipher it.
Led Lou laugh. from
Stop there. Stop there. What is Led Lou laugh?
No, let him read the whole
I think you
thing.
translate it to English
Okay,
for
let's
him.
just go one further.
Lou Laugh is Louisiana Lafayette.
All right, great.
Uh-huh.
77, 7 losses, 7 wins.
Yes, in 2018.
There
Oh,
was
2000, I thought you meant they were
Yeah.
18s in the league or something. No.
kind of work.
Okay, I can work it out now. 11
Okay.
to 3, 11
11 to
wins, 3, 19s.
Yeah. No, 2019.
Oh, 2019,
Uh-huh.
sorry. Got to keep up.
JD
Okay, I'm happy
J-
now. I'm
Okay,
happy.
okay.
JD, you see in the comments or
L-
no?
No, not yet.
Okay, so first things first, Ruby giggles every time.
He says,
It's because I taught her that.
piss off.
Ruby Ruby giggles every time you say piss off.
That's
And,
adorable.
and-
Jackass. How would you make him do that?
and Dimitri says, tell my buddy Scottish Bill, his friend Janice says hello.
Who's Janice?
Who's Janice, Bill?
D.
My wife's watching this.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
a brick, mate.
Was it not Joplin?
Oh.
Oh, I know who Janice is.
Oh, she
It's
came back.
red.
Came back to you.
Tell her I'm calling her Fiona next week.
Fiona coming in.
That's if
hot.
you make it
Okay.
back next week.
Yeah, that's from the Shrek movie. That one I knew.
Ooh.
Cameron Diaz
Boom.
and Mike
It's good.
Myers.
Good joke.
Yeah.
That's all I got. Whatever. All
Oh,
right. So
boy.
anyway, yeah, they are playing App State. Let's go ahead and make a prediction. It's not on our official lines, but your next head coach is actually not the favorite. Appalachian State's favored by 2.5. Who do you got? Louisiana Lafayette. That's what that meant, by the way. Or
Yeah.
Appalachian State.
They cover.
It's Appalachian, and they will win.
Oh God, I forgot where you're from.
Yeah, that's my neck of the woods, bro.
Oh, relax.
Mountains,
A
bro.
lot of
relax.
Scottish descendants went to Appalachian Mountains.
There you
correct?
go. See, you said it
Yeah.
right. Thank
Anytime you want to drop a Scottish,
You know what?
Bluegrass.
Steve, if you're watching,
Yeah.
I can't say Appalachian apparently or Yorkshire.
Do
Those are
not
the,
say elation.
No,
I
you can't
hate
say
that.
Yorkshire.
No, I got in trouble for that once by Steve. He yelled at me and said
Yeah.
I'm a bad person
Yeah.
for doing it that way.
Got dollar signs on App State winning that because they usually do.
Yeah, I do too. I think they blow them out,
Especially
That's
at
just
home.
That's how they get
they're
it.
probably the best team in North Carolina.
Because he cares.
Hey,
Are
how
they
about
the
my
only
wolf
team?
pack though? Down 9.
Now we've got doggies in the room.
Hey,
Doggies.
Hey, doggies. We got little Kamarooski too. No, I got to shout my wolf pack out. Down 9 with
have
less than
to.
2 minutes left. Mac Brown and all those boys celebrating way too early.
Look at you
Go
guys.
wolf pack, baby.
I wish they could
Lego.
see how excited you get.
Bro, that was like, oh my gosh,
He needs something. He has to
See?
produce this.
man.
He needs something
Seeing the
happy in
Tar
his life.
Heels celebrate early and then us just come back and oh my gosh, there's nothing better than that. That's
Yeah.
like Man City like celebrating like 2-0 with like 3 minutes left and
Oh,
y'all
he's really trying to do this soccer
bro,
thing.
it's
now.
like that.
Yeah, that's why it's not in our
We
notes.
don't want Manchester City to win
No,
2-0.
No, he's saying Liverpool comes back to win, but he
Yeah.
didn't finish that part.
Yeah, it's like 2 minutes left and y'all scored 2 goals.
He
and
got
y'all
so
win the game.
excited he had
That'd
to
be
take
a
nap.
draw if Man City was
Hey,
up 2-0.
Y'all win last
and we
minute.
scored 2 goals. That's
We don't win. We blow
considered
people
a
out.
draw.
I would like to see 3 goals in
2
3
minutes.
minutes.
I
No, say
know.
3
That's what I'm
minutes, 3
saying. That's
minutes,
kind of
yeah.
what we did. So,
Well, some people.
Eh?
hey, I'm gonna give my wolf pack a round of applause.
Why did you do it?
Go ahead, Solo. Oh wait,
Well, if he said no, I feel like that's probably the best
Yeah.
answer to
Yeah,
this one.
let's leave
No,
that
don't.
one.
Ugh. Not
Next
often
time,
he
I'll
did.
give you the signal to mute me when I say something like that.
all right.
All right, so
On to the next.
that's fine. Let's go. Let's go real quick. Who's the next coach at Oklahoma that
Ah.
replaces the guy who's looking for a new Karen?
There's a dark horse here,
Mhm.
and I want to give a shout out to my Vols fans. But
Not going to be their coach.
Josh Heupel played quarterback for Oklahoma.
Agreed.
He was OC or quarterback coach for Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming off a decent season. I mean, he's gonna be a cheap option,
All right.
and coaches tend to leave Tennessee after one season.
He went on the Heath Schuler show in Knoxville.
And said he's not leaving.
By his request, I didn't ask him. He asked to be on the show to tell people, I'm not going anywhere. Stop it.
That's what Lincoln Riley said. And look
Money
at him.
talks,
Money
bro.
talks.
Yeah, but
Riley
Lincoln
sucks.
Riley specifically named a school. He said he didn't lie technically.
He didn't.
He just said he wasn't going to what was it, Louisiana State.
I'm just saying. I mean, I think Heupel's dark horse. I would say Brent Venables deserves a head coaching gig.
I don't like. He's always said he's never leaving. 'Cause he-
Clemson.
yeah,
And some coaches, like some guys like that, don't want to be a head coach. They're
Yeah.
okay with being a DC or
Yeah.
OC. You know what I mean?
and he's got it made there.
Cliff
Clemson.
Kingsbury, no, he's making
I
good.
I
he's
picked up
making,
this off of Vegas odds, by the way. in case
I
you're
did.
wondering
I
where got
did.
the names
Well,
from.
here's the thing, though. He's up for a contract extension. I think he's next year's his last year, so he's gonna get paid either way. But
He's got them boys winning. So that's true. What
Yeah.
about Bob Soup's little brother? You think that's like the last out? They go to Mark Soups out of Kentucky.
I mean, I could see. I mean, I think he was a coordinator or something for them at some
All right.
point.
So who is the next head coach at Oklahoma?
Josh Heupel.
You're an idiot.
And how much money is he going to get?
Oh yeah. How much?
$110 million.
5 years and a
69
Volkswagen.
million, 69 million.
69. I see what you did there.
That's nice. How many
Wow.
years? All right.
Bing boom.
Hot take. Who's the Oklahoma next head coach?
Oh, I
really
forgot
don't
about
know.
this guy.
I don't know.
Keep talking.
I really don't know.
I know.
I'm gonna go with Solo's guy who's picking out.
I think it'll be Brent Venables.
No,
Maybe.
hold on. You're gonna.
He's not
love-
leaving.
You're gonna.
He might
love this
actually.
one.
It could be.
What about
but
Raphael?
I
Raphael
don't-
Benitez. I mean, I believe he's going to be out next week.
I thought you were going to say Raphael
Matt
Nadal,
Rule.
by the way.
I think Matt Rule.
Shut your butt.
Matt Rule. He's
Is
gonna
that the
leave.
He's gonna
NC
come
State
back.
guy?
He's gonna
No,
he's gonna
coming back-
leave.
coming from the Panthers.
He's
Shut
gonna leave
your
the Carolina
butt, dude.
Panthers.
That's
Why
funny.
not? I mean, he was
Yeah.
the head coach at Baylor.
He's already lost his Christianity. I mean,
Wow.
he's out.
We're gonna piss Trent off. so
I think
bad.
that's our goal tonight is to upset the producer. The
Who do
guy
you think? All right,
controls
who do you think the
buttons.
favorite is? Who's the next OU coach?
I really don't know.
I still say it's Brent Venables. That's my guess. I'm sticking.
That's
with
solid guess. Is that the Vegas favorite?
it. It is also the Vegas favorite.
No, that's smart.
Playing the easy out on that
He's
one.
never been a head coach, has he?
No,
Mm-mm. He's
but
not.
he's a beast, dude.
Yeah.
He would kill it probably if he did go.
Yes, as long as he doesn't lose 2 games, he can be there a minute. God forbid you lose 2; they want you out.
Isn't that wild?
It is. I've been to New Orleans too. It's
actually,
kinda
he
gross.
before Clemson, he was co-defensive coordinator, linebacking coach for Oklahoma, and
Shut up, really?
assistant head coach, defensive
Homework.
coordinator, and linebacking coach.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Can
before
you
he
put like
went
a
to,
halo around me because I'm an angel. I got this one right.
how'd you get it right? I mean, if they're telling you he's the favorite, you just probably took that off some website.
Straight up. But
Yeah, you didn't know that he coached there.
hey,
before.
but good fact check there, so
I'm
Way to
good at
fact check.
Boom.
I don't support.
No, I'm doing it so it annoys him, and he'll stop doing it. Reverse
Smart.
psychology. Reverse
You know, I
psychology.
was
I
really,
love when
I
everybody
was
says
really
that.
impressed with all your facts and everything else, and then I realized that you're googling it.
Yeah,
That's like what gave it away.
what, what do you think I was doing?
Yeah, what gave it away?
I mean, this guy has
laptop?
all these facts in his head.
You didn't think he was
Right.
intelligent, did you? No, he's
Well,
on the internet.
I think he's pretty intelligent.
Thank you, mate.
Oh, look at that. See?
All right,
I
so we're
fixed it.
45 minutes in.
No, we're not. We
Yes,
did
sir.
the thing earlier where we were talking.
all right. Next one.
All right, let's go. Ready? Because the producer gets mad at us. Did we just get grounded?
No.
I'm sad about it.
I think you're
Fun
sad about
times.
my next headline.
Yeah,
C-Mac, not pretty fly for a white guy.
get out of here.
Can't run on one leg.
That's a good one.
So what do y'all think about Mr. McCaffrey? Is he on that path to where another season or two and he's just done because of the usage and the wear and tear on his
Probably
body?
so. Honestly, probably so.
All right, then,
And he's smart enough to know not to get all the hits like Luke Kuechly. We breed smart people down there. So
do you?
You do.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Where are they?
hey, we just don't have enough.
All right.
Yeah.
So
need to breed more.
Christian McCaffrey's been in the league since 2017, right?
Mhm.
There's 16 games in the season up until this season. So he's played 5 seasons. Trent, out of those 5 seasons, how many seasons did he play a full 16 games?
I'm gonna go 0. No,
Think
I know he had at least
just
1.
yeah, I think just one, right?
I'm going 1.
Scottish Bill, just take a guess.
1 to 5, and it's towards 1 or 2.
Yeah, he's played five seasons. How many seasons has he played all 16 games?
It's 1.
2.
Scottish Bill got it right.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
get
go,
out.
Scottish Bill.
I think he knows
He's
more
close.
handball than he admits. That's what this is.
But the last 2 seasons, last year he played 3 games, got hurt, and then
I
this
saw you
year
cheer. You knocked off your headphones.
Yes, I did.
That was
7.
good. I like that.
he played 7.
Dang,
Enthusiasm.
just too much of a workload.
Got to have a lot more faith in them if you want this to work out.
Hey, shout out to Carrie. Yeah, I do have a lot of random sports knowledge.
Good God.
Yes,
sure
you do.
I do. I use this to get the exact statistics.
I'm impressed. I'm sorry that I said you Google it.
Oh, thank you.
Really?
Googly. He
All
doesn't,
right, on to the next. Rams.
he doesn't know Scottish.
Rams suck.
Yeah, they
Hey, is it
suck.
panic time or not?
Yeah.
Sorry.
First of all,
Jaden.
Stafford's hurt.
Is he?
Oh, sorry, we're taking away from the host.
No,
Oh,
I'm
we're
fine with
getting
this. I
out
like
of
this.
control like the last
No,
episode.
Because when he
Not
asked a
really.
question and I didn't ask it, and he goes, "Oh, we're at 52 minutes," and I was like, "Well, you said it. I don't have to do anything. As long as my name stays on the title, I'm in."
Me.
You got that right. I
You
don't. To me, the thing like if a team goes in a slump, around this time of year. I don't care. It's all ebbs and flows in NFL. If anything, you want to suck, maybe right now before you start to get on a good run before the playoffs. So I'm not overly concerned with it. If they put it together the last 2 or 3 weeks and then they get into the playoffs, they play at home.
First half of the season,
fine.
Stafford looked like an LA quarterback. Now he looks like the Detroit quarterback.
Hey,
All right, we'll get
Support
past
that.
that one. So, yeah, I'm not concerned with it. Are you concerned with it? Or you think they're done?
I don't think they're a favorite.
yeah.
I think they'll get into the playoffs, but I mean, initially everybody thought they beat the Bucks, and who else did they beat? They had like 2 signature
They had
wins.
some big wins.
I mean,
Fact check. Get your fact check on.
they're still doing
Nah.
better than the what's the Lions quarterback that he replaced. So.
Jared Goff, yes.
Yeah, so they
You've got your hoodie up,
Mhm.
friend.
Just trying to stay warm.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what he said. That's a
Sometimes,
signal he's
sometimes
mad.
it's just comfort. Y'all don't
Oh,
really know.
You're just challenged like me, right?
Yeah,
mate?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's so
Okay.
warm on the
Yeah.
day.
You guys are challenged on many fronts.
Yes. Yes, 100% correct.
So the Titans, they are sinking faster than that boat that hit the iceberg.
Yo,
Not looking so rosy.
They'll
as
come
the
back.
Titans sink.
They'll come back.
That was a
Scottish
reach.
Bill.
That was so terrible.
They have more
Scottish
holes
Bill.
than an iceberg collision.
That was
yo,
That was a
Scottish
good
Bill still believes.
But don't you think they're just like Liverpool last season where they lost a
How
lot
dare
of
you?
their,
No,
their
they're not.
players?
no. I mean, he has a
You
point.
know.
They're pretty banged up.
But they won't do
Yeah.
anything this season now because everyone's broken. They've already set the NFL record for the most players using in a season. They're like 85,
Oh, yeah,
87.
I did see that. Yes, actually,
Yeah.
I did see that.
They've had a lot
85
of
and-
transactions.
By the way, before we
Yeah.
skip on to the next, I believe that a German sub hit them with a missile, and it was not the iceberg.
The Titanic?
Hmm?
Really?
I
Is
think it
that
was
one
a
of your
sub.
conspiracy
Oh,
theories?
God.
No,
it's
I'm
not
like-
really conspiracy.
Is this
Oh,
misinformation?
hold on. You agree? You think the same thing?
Bruh. Hey, there's some
Finally.
sketchy stuff with the Titanic. If you do your homework,
Yeah, they bump into an iceberg at 1 mile an hour and it drops to the ground as it splits in half. Yeah,
It's
an ice cube
And-
did that.
It
there's a
ain't
lot of
just-
people that oppose the Federal Reserve at that time.
Do you know about how much the
Easy talk.
Titanic weighed?
Sorry, not trying to get canceled just yet, but
I mean, it's the weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't know nothing about white.
You know, it's the weight hitting
No, not white. Weight.
a big object.
Yeah.
Hmm.
An
right.
immovable object
We'll move forward.
with
We all
force.
agree that
Yeah.
the
Ouch.
Titans are sinking,
Titans are in trouble.
and the Germans definitely sunk the actual boat.
Titans are in trouble.
I feel that is
I
absolutely
still
correct.
believe.
In what?
I don't know.
I like how
What's the
that
thing?
So, hey, good. Now that he's out of the room, we can just say whatever we want for like the next hour and a half.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we have limitless time. How you like that?
What is limitless time?
All right, that means we have. Oh, never mind. He's back. We're no longer limitless. So Brian Kelly and his cute little exit tweet to his team, which by the way, he's like, "Sorry, I can't talk to you in person. I have to tell you via Twitter. I'm not coming back." He said, "But my love for you is limitless. Not as limitless as his new black credit card, but whatever. Good for him." So yeah, that's where the limitless came from. He took the easy cop out.
He
Didn't even talk to his
He
guys.
didn't talk to his guys.
No, he didn't. They found out via
Yeah, but in this day and age, though, with social media, Twitter, I mean,
Oh, yeah, that
everything is broken via social media.
That
So
was interest. Do we have a interest intro, by the way? Like a belated one?
we're already into it. Let's
No,
go.
no, no. I want to hear it like it's the next interest. No Aces. So courtesy of Barstool Sports.
Shout out, Barstool Sports.
Is that Ed Orgeron? Is that your impression?
I don't know.
So there was
Terrible.
the Tan Hill Inn in Richmond, Swelldale, North Yorkshire.
Yes.
Have you been there?
I've been to Yorkshire
So now
many
it's time
times.
for interests.
Oh, you mean this is going to be interesting?
Oh,
no,
I
it's,
never said that.
no, it's not.
How does it feel to hear your own voice?
Scott,
Like when you sit in and
Mm.
like you hear your pre-recorded voice.
You sound like you.
I sound terrible.
I love your voice, Scottish Bill.
He loves your
I think you're going to
voice.
be like the cult hero of this mess. That's what it's
really?
gonna be.
Yeah. I mean, the fans asked for Scottish Bill. Let me
There'll
tell
be
you.
Scottish Bill
I
hoodies.
engaged
Well, I
with
wish I
all of our
could-
fans.
Input more into the conversation.
Well, somebody
This is you though, right
I
here.
just can't,
specifically made everything about football.
Yeah.
I mean, we had to read
Mhm.
Led Lou Laugh. Like, say that again one more time.
It's
for me.
live, laugh, love.
Lidl.
That's what it is.
Led Lou Laugh 7/7/1827.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
but
it was.
we're not talking about that now. Now we're talking about
The Yorkshire pub.
Yeah. So they got
They just had a prolonged close-in, like
3 days.
the pubs used to shut at 10 o'clock at night in the UK when I was growing up. Oh God, years ago. Anyway,
Like
so
a couple years or
Like
years,
horse and
years?
buggy. like
years
rode
and
it.
years and years ago. Anyway,
You couldn't tell by
So-
looking at you.
the
Mm.
pub, what they'd do, they'd kick all the guys out and they'd close the doors and then they'd let all the regulars in the back door and they'd be there till 2 or 3 in the morning.
Were you a
Yeah.
regular?
Yes.
Do you miss those days?
No.
Can we do a show just about you and your pub regular days? We'll just
No.
skip all the sports
No.
one time.
But yeah, it used to be 10 p.m. or the pubs closed.
Is that still the rule?
No.
Like, now they stay open, right?
Well, no, it's 11 o'clock now. I don't know what it is with
Is it still?
COVID. With COVID, it's probably not open. No.
Is it still you drink until you fall down? That's why there were no bar stools or anything. That's how they knew you had enough.
It didn't pick you up. That's what you mean?
They just walked over you.
Yeah, pretty much.
So even worse, it gets much worse. Not
It
there.
treated it like a roundabout.
No, people in America can't do those. It's a mess. The driving ones.
They call them traffic circles.
Traffic circles.
Yeah.
Yeah, the worst part about this though is that we're trapped with a Oasis cover band called Noasis. And if there's anything I hate more than Noasis, it's Manchester. But could you imagine 3 days of listening to what is it? Bittersweet Symphony. What is the song they have?
Wonderwall.
Yeah, Wonderbra. That would be the worst. Have to listen to that. I mean, what else do they have? 3
I
days
wouldn't
in a
mind
row?
doing that though.
They had alcohol.
What,
It was
what
a
else?
pub.
It's
you
a
know,
pub. There's food.
mean,
there's
really.
alcohol. There's bathrooms to piss in.
There's
Yeah,
no
I mean,
Oasis.
And you piss in the snow.
Who cares?
Piss.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the only one that didn't do it.
Don't eat yellow snow.
All right, that's
I heard
fine.
that's bad for you.
That's it for interest today. Before we wrap this mess up, what do you say we do some lines, fellas?
Well, I'm good at this.
We'll find out.
So now it's time for lines.
What?
I have no idea. I don't know what he means by that.
Let's do lines.
Sounds fun.
That's my favorite one.
I do like the sound fun at the end. All right, there are some big handball games this weekend.
Oh, please. Can we just there's one thing we forgot.
What's that?
College football playoff.
Oh.
Well, just go ahead right now. Who's your final four?
We predicted it though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we
get one
predicted
more chance.
No, yeah, Michigan is in. So now, I mean, if we look at it,
Hey, I think
Right?
I predicted.
Are they
that
in
one.
if they lose to Iowa?
no, they're out.
Okay.
Hey, you remember that one time everybody's like, "No, Ohio
No,
State's gonna-"
I did say Ohio State was going to win,
That's
but I
clearly
did
not
say
me. My
if
voice
they
did
do
that too.
lose, Ohio State's completely out.
Yeah.
Right now, the two dark horses are Oklahoma State and Notre Dame. Notre Dame has no head coach, so they're
I'd
out.
like to see Oklahoma State in there.
I'm not.
They're
sure
fun
they
to
won't.
watch.
The
man.
big thing is if Georgia blows out Alabama, I think Alabama's out. Alabama
They
struggled against Auburn.
Yeah,
So
they
who's your-
got lucky.
All right.
My final top four
Right
is
now,
going to
who's
be
going to be your final four? I'm
uh,
gonna write it down right quick.
Georgia, Michigan, Cincinnati,
Oh, God.
Oklahoma State.
Ooh, I want that. That's actually who I'd like to see. I
So
don't
who
know.
are you going to see?
I'm a
Trent?
coffee solo. Because I can.
Bill, what do you think? Name 4 teams that.
Do I know 14?
No.
Let
Just
me-
name 4 states, and then you might have a chance. Not Tennessee. Don't you? Skip that one.
Alabama,
All right, that's a good one.
Oklahoma.
State.
Oh, how is there more than one Oklahoma?
Yeah.
But we know what you meant.
Yeah.
I'm struggling now. Many more do I need?
There are 48 more states.
Try Michigan.
Michigan or Iowa? I'll help you out. Michigan or Iowa? Who do you think's win?
Do you like-
Hawkeyes? I like
Yeah.
Hawkeyes.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
Carrie's gonna love that. She's a
Oh
Hawkeye.
yeah, Carrie just said go hogs.
Yeah.
So in a fight, would you prefer to? Well, you already said Alabama, so that takes care of that.
So that
one.
means
I
Georgia,
mean,
Georgia's
I
still
think
being.
they were lucky at the weekend, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know.
So I mean, you can't beat luck.
Yeah.
That's true.
Sometimes you can, but most of the time, luck trumps out.
So what's your fourth one? You got one more state to go.
Well, give me
with.
some choices.
You got what? Cincinnati. You said Oklahoma
Cincinnati,
State.
Notre Dame.
Oh yeah. So do you want?
Oh, it'll be
a-
Cincinnati. I can't go with Notre Dame
Yeah.
because their coach left and they
Yeah.
don't have anybody to help.
So they could have
Hey.
like the people behind them. You can do this. Your father left you for another lady or whatever they do. USA.
Is that what the story was? See,
Mhm,
I never
was.
get told.
All right.
I just say, I just He's not here.
So before they get to the Final Four, though, there's some conference
Championship.
championships and a handful of NFL games we'll get to right quick. Let's start with hot take. Bulldogs versus Tide. Georgia favored by 749.5 is the over-under.
Dogs, and they cover.
Oh, yeah. So who do you got? What's the final?
31-17.
It is a cover. That's good. You didn't do that last week. Solo?
I agree with everything that Hot Take said. My score prediction is 30-14.
Is this for Georgia?
Yes, Georgia
Yes.
versus Alabama.
All right. So this is a Bulldog versus a laundry detergent. Who do you got,
Yeah.
Bill?
I'm still sticking with Alabama
Heck yeah, I like it.
Upset.
What's your
time.
score?
because I've seen the movie.
Sweet Home Alabama.
We are
Yeah.
Marshall?
Awesome.
Yeah.
You a big Reese fan?
They are the best peanut butter cups.
Yeah.
What's your score?
Oh, score.
Yeah, like the
I think it's going to be tight. I think it's going to be.
nobody.
I was not.
I
had it.
Stop,
But
everyone.
we're- man,
I'm going to go 26, 23.
Ooh, I like it.
man, that was so good.
That is comedic gold.
Oh,
I hate Alabama enough. I feel like it's going to be
It's
closer
not
than
about
it should be
you.
too.
yeah, it's not about
Georgia's
Georgia.
Yeah.
way overdue, man. I think
Yeah.
they're gonna have a field day.
I think they're gonna blow them out.
Yeah.
And
So-
this might cost them.
You've actually convinced me to change my vote. Alabama, I'm going 24-22.
Just want to go against us.
I really
Oh,
do.
okay.
That's all it is. All right.
You're taking Bama 24-22.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you not just see what happened against Auburn?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they had an off day.
And
Well-
Auburn's not. Yeah.
They weren't good.
I was going to go
Their
Georgia.
backup Gimpy quarterback, like, bro.
All right, next one, Michigan, Iowa.
Since you brought it up, what do you got? They're
Sorry.
Michigan favored by 10.5.
Sorry, Carrie. I'm going
Ooh, I know where this is
Michigan.
going.
Is
I think
it at
Michigan-
Iowa? Or is-
No, they
it's
play
a
at a neutral.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
play in Indianapolis. I'm going to go Michigan covers. Oof. Sorry, buddy. 23-7.
Ooh,
Wow.
Not even close, huh?
That's Michigan winning.
Yes.
Like a lot.
And the over is 43.5, which is crazy.
So what when it says 43.5?
Both teams combined score.
All right, okay. That's where you get the squares, right? And you bet in the squares.
Also, I'm going to pull a KJ. I'm just kidding. I'm taking Georgia 27-10.
Way too late.
I can do what I want. My name's on the title. So what do you think, Scottish Bill? A Wolverine versus a Hawkeye. The Wolverines are favored by 10 and 0.5 points.
Well, I did say Hawkeyes before, didn't I?
Mhm.
So I'm going to stick with my
Yeah,
Original
you got a
thought.
fan in Carrie.
You ever been to Iowa?
Yeah, you
Iowa.
don't want
Yeah,
to.
you ever been there?
No,
I have.
Lots of corn.
Nothing.
They ain't much
Man,
to celebrate.
They got Casey's Pizza.
I've been to Colorado.
I bet you have.
Same topography.
Did you fly?
Oh, he was definitely flying.
I had a pair
Don't
of,
eat the brownies.
I had a pair of skis on my feet.
No, that's because never mind. It's-
No, well,
All right, go ahead. Score.
Yeah.
20-15.
22-15.
Did these
It's
figures
kind of a
make
KJ
sense?
score.
It is.
Like, how do you get to 50?
Oh, you
Uh,
can't get to or 6
nah,
and 7 plus 2. Plus a
it's a very
safety.
KJ score.
Oh,
so
safety. Look at him. Man.
Safety. I know
Yeah.
you get 2 points for a safety.
There you go.
I'm going 24-18 Wolverines. Hot take.
I'm gonna go.
So they don't cover but win.
Yeah, I'm on the same wave there. Wolverines 28-17.
Fair enough.
So we all picked Michigan. No.
No, we got one. Carrie's new best friend. He's going to Photoshop
Well.
your face, his face over that picture of y'all together.
The
Yeah.
stepbrother picture.
The end is near. So, in a battle of a cowboy versus a bear, I'll go first on this one. Let's see.
That's gonna be a
It's
heck
O-
of a game.
Oklahoma
That's probably the best
State.
game out of all three of these.
It could be. I feel like if they win, they're still in though. I think they go over Cincy, Oklahoma State. That is, if they win.
Since he would have
They
to,
definitely
Symphony
should-
would have to lose.
I think they
Would
still
they?
lose.
Yeah, I mean they're undefeated.
they-
They're gonna feed them to the
Well,
wolves.
that's like UCF.
Yeah, they were.
They're in the
national
same
champions.
conference.
If Oklahoma State wins, they're in the Final Four.
I think you're right.
You didn't even give us a Final Four
I
prediction.
didn't have to.
Oh.
Ask me to.
'Cause
That's back in earlier in the show. All right, I'm actually going to take Oklahoma State in this one. I'm going to go with a very high scoring game of, let's go 32 to 24. 32-24.
I like that.
Oklahoma State. Well, if you like it so much, what's your guess?
Well, I'm gonna go about 35, just like on some touchdowns. Sorry, call me crazy. 35, 31.
All right, Scottish Bill. Who you got, a bear or a cowboy?
I'm into bears.
You know this is live, right?
Big bear fan.
Yeah.
And which big bear?
Cuddly bears.
You look like a cuddly little bear, like a little cub.
But let's not be talking sex, right?
No.
Whoa.
No, he's counting.
Pause.
He's counting.
I'm trying to think of numbers here.
I bet you
I know
are.
one of them.
And anything after 10 I struggle with.
Oh God!
You know.
All right, make a number, Bill.
Eh.
We'll get kicked out. No, wait. They can't. It's the internet. When do we want? All right, what do you got?
So I've got it's multiples of 7, right?
Yes.
Yeah, or
plus
3.
3,
Yeah.
right?
Or you miss
So,
a field goal at 6.
I'll go with 23. Safety.
Yeah.
He's
23
trying to
safety?
do the math in his head.
I love how he clarified.
2, 14.
14, and you're taking the Bears, right?
Yeah, why not? Somebody's
I
got
agree.
to cheer
Solo.
for them, you know,
I got
let's
Okie
be
Light.
honest.
Going Okie Light.
Yep.
30 to 26.
Good Lord. All right, I like it. Let's wrap this crap up right quick. Chargers, Bengals. This is the professional version.
All right.
Scottish Bill, are you into Bengals too? Or lightning bolts? So who you got?
I need to charge it.
Okay.
I need to charge it.
The Bengals are favored, but we'll take that.
Oh, there. Gosh.
Yeah, by
Damn, they're
3.5.
saying
I
over
should-
50.
Yeah,
It's
both
a
teams
point.
can
Wow.
score. Both teams can score.
But you're taking
3.5 is not.
All right, Bill,
Both
what's the
teams have
score?
been inconsistent too.
About to take the under. on that.
30, 21.
30-21. So they are barely over. Nice. Look at that.
We're taking the over on this one or the
Well, he
line?
did by half point. All right, let's go hot take. What do you got?
Man, at home for the Bengals. Man, actually, I'm gonna go Chargers.
He said that like he was going to go.
Chargers cover, and we'll go 28-21 or 28-17 or something.
Very similar.
Wait, the Bengals are favored. So you're saying the Chargers win?
Oh yeah, Chargers upset.
Okay, there you go. All right, Solo, what do you got?
Oh.
You like that. That's how you know the show is almost done.
I got
Wait till I wanna see this.
Bengals. They cover. No. I don't think they cover. 24-21.
So you're taking Cincy 24-21.
Yeah.
I just had an epiphany as the sign hit me. And I think that the Bengals are going to win this as well because of the ebbs and flows of the NFL season.
It's the ebbs and the flows.
Yeah, the ebbs and the flows.
Wavy things.
Yeah,
Oh,
like chips. I'm going to go.
You are a chip guy, ain't you?
I am. That's how I came up with that one. I'm going to go Cincy. Let's go 27, Chargers 17. Last one before we get out of here. We used to be Trent's favorite team before Superman left.
No,
Oh.
never have they ever been my favorite team.
But New England is playing very well at the moment, and Buffalo's on a bit of a slump. But this is a big one, especially AFC
That's
East.
huge.
And it's
I'll go
huge.
first.
I believe it's Monday night. Solo, what do you got? Shut up, Sam.
Patriots win.
Okay. What's the score?
22-16.
All right. So, Scottish Bill, I know you don't like the Patriots, you know, the whole overseas, even though it's England. I know y'all are cousins.
This is New England, is it not?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
do you like the New England or do you like the.
I don't like English at
I
all.
was about to say he doesn't like any English.
Let's go Bills, right? Say Bills.
Yeah, Bills. What the hell? That's my name, isn't it?
It is. So, you got to support you. What's the score?
Field goals. 8.
8. I like that. So I got to cover. It must be 4. Right, it's
17 to 10.
17-10. All right. Hot take. What do you got?
just because I can't put it out there into the universe, I'm going to go with the Bills. And I'm going to go, man, it's going to be tight, though. 24-21.
So they don't cover. That's fine. All right, I'm going to go Patriots. And I think it's going to be easier than people think because for some reason Belichick is him and I don't like him, but
he's the best cheater in the world.
He is. He's such a good cheater.
Why do y'all hate greatness?
Dude, because they're proven cheaters.
I mean, maybe if your team could stay healthy, you'd have a run in something, you know?
Bruh.
I'm going 31-24 Patriots, and that is a wrap on this mess. We would like to thank everybody for watching again, and most importantly, to Eli, young Eli. We will see you again soon. I know your father, your mother, your siblings, to a much greater degree than us personally. Miss you, love you, and we will do our best to make sure that we honor your legacy. And from all of us at this show, to a man's voice you hear every time when we do this show, from all of us at JD Knows NIL, to you, Steve, and to the rest of your family, we are here for you. You let us know, and we will run through a brick wall for you. We love you.
Here.
We will be there for you tomorrow night. We will be there for you whenever you need. And with that being said, anybody at all, anything, you reach out to any of us, we'll figure something out. You can learn English with Bill. You'll never walk alone. We love you. We will hopefully
Thank you, guys.
see you next week. God
Thank
bless.
you.
Thank you.
Let's go.
You'll never walk alone.